you know, there's a whole lot more than just coffee making going on over at Francesco's. In fact, there's a couple meeting for the very first time on a first date. They're probably pretty nervous and could use some advice on how to break the ice.
Hi, my name is Linda Miller and I'm the owner of Misty River Introductions, and I'm here today to tell you about some coffee date do's and don'ts. You've met this really great guy, you really like him, you've talked on the phone for hours, you might have emailed, and you decide you're going to meet him. The perfect thing is the coffee date. It's a well-lit public place, so you're keeping safety in mind first. It's time limited, so if you meet him and decide you're not interested, it's quite acceptable to spend 10 minutes and leave. Always safety first. You arrange your own transportation to and from the date. Very important. A few little tips for the men. You should always arrive at the date 5 minutes early so you know where you're going. There should be no excuse about being late. You should make sure you arrive in a collared shirt, no plaid, leave the ball cap at home. Any hat is really a bad idea. When the woman comes in, you should stand up, approach her, shake her hand. If she goes to hug you, that's fine, but you should definitely take your lead from her. Ladies, you need to arrive on time as well. Make sure you make arrangements to meet inside the coffee shop as well. Watch the perfume too much. People can have allergies, things like that. And watch the dress, not too fancy. You don't want to overwhelm people. You're in the coffee house, everything's going really well. She's really cute, he's handsome. What do you talk about? I think it's really important to steer away from heavy conversations like sex, politics, religion, nothing overtly sexual. It'll turn people off. You want to make sure that you talk about things you enjoy doing, because that's what people want to hear about. They don't want to hear about what's going bad. They want to hear that you have a happy, great life. Stay away from any conversation about ex-boyfriends, ex-wives, ex-husbands, any of that. The correct answer is always they were a great person, it just didn't work out. The bill, the worst part of the date. They come to the table, they put it down, who pays? This is going to sound really politically incorrect, but it should be the man. It's only $2, it's not steak and lobster. So I think it's a really, really important part of courting and dating is that the man provides. That's what women are looking for. And it's a really, really bad sign if she won't let you pay. It shows a huge amount of disinterest, I think. It's gone well, or not so well. So you have to leave. What do you say? Do you say when you're not interested that, you know, it was very nice and you'll see them again and then just avoid their calls? Or do you be honest right there and say, it was really a pleasure meeting you, but I don't think we have a connection? That's a good way to get out of things, and it doesn't leave the person hanging. Or if you really like them and you want to see them again, you can always say that. It's okay to say that. Have a great time on your next coffee date. Try to implement some of these tips, and remember to have fun.
Are you ready to get back into the dating scene but don't want to do the online thing? Why not try one of these alternatives?